They got to see what your business looks like, what your train of thought is like. They got to understand you. The reason why somebody like Jay became Jay for our organization, such an incredible powerhouse, great marketer, pushing our goals so much, is because I made him realize with a lot of attention what his power was. I gave him a lot of attention. Ernesto knows that I was doing a 9-to-5 job, but whenever I got out, we would just be sharing it was back in the day, it was Skype, it wasn't Zoom. We would be on Skype, on camera, the rest of the night, together. It doesn't matter if we're silent. I'm just there with him. Whatever I'm building, he's doing it right there with me. So they got to see what your business looks like, what your train of thought is like. They got to understand you. You can't just expect them. If you guys are looking for a passive job and you're going to just want to hire people and have them make you wealthy, this is not the right webinar, right seminar for you, all right? This is something that I'm trying to teach you how to make these people capable, how to make them powerful, how to make them able to help your organization. That requires you and your attention, your leadership, your involvement. They don't magically become incredible. It doesn't happen like that. No good organization. I was talking to my CMO this morning, giving him a speech on something, and I said, look, do you know, talking about Tom Brady, right? He just retired. All of you guys know who he is. It's crazy how famous he's become and how international. It used to be like the two biggest names in the world were like both Michaels, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Everybody knew who they were. Tom Brady's going into that category. Everybody knows who he is. The reason why he was so great, love him or hate him, is that his entire receiving core could be hurt, torn ACLs. They bring in janitors to catch balls for him, and he'll still get to the Super Bowl. It was incredible to see him, no matter what. Like, and you know what does that? It's incredible. Like, it gives me goosebumps to think about it. Leadership does that. Somebody that has the ability to lead a group makes everybody else around them better. You can love them or hate them. I don't like the Patriots or the Bucks were not my team. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, all right? So it's painful. Dan is laughing about it right now in the back. He's like, it's funny to be a Cowboys fan, right? These days. But you can't not look at the fact that this individual makes everybody around him great. And you know what happens along the way? These people start believing in themselves. And this analogy of sports is 100% applicable. You know, a perfect example is my CMO, Coach Jorge. He didn't want to be on a stage and be a speaker. Now he's a speaker. Big following on TikTok, incredible. I actually pushed him and pushed him and pushed him until he's like, all right, I'll do it. And now he's like, oh, right? So a leader makes people realize they have talent they didn't know existed. That's the greatest quality in a leader. So you guys got to recognize that when you have people that you keep on hiring and they're not valuable, you got to, like Michael Jackson said, look yourself in the mirror. And that's the reason why these people are not valuable. You got to make them valuable. It is your responsibility to make them powerful for your organization. Of course, you're going to have people that don't do a good job. It's inevitable. And we try to get rid of them faster as possible. Like you hire fast and you fire them even faster. You're going to know right away if there's a click or not with that particular person because they just don't have the work ethic. They don't have the discipline. We just fired 2 people yesterday. True story. All right. I hate firing people, as Ernesto knows. We fire them. Why do we fire them? Because there's a software that we use to manage these people remotely. It's a software where they can clock in and clock out. And that software takes random screenshots of their monitor. And we can even have them record their screen. And we can see what they're doing on their computer, right? That's something that we do because we got to make sure that even though they're at home, we can see what they're doing. Look, you're a member of our team. It's called Time Doctor. It's going to be in the assets that we're giving you guys access to. We've been using it for many years. We found that some of these people were actually installing a plugin, a software that is going to set up a pattern to fake clicks, to make it move around, the computer moving around. So what do we got to do? We had to fire them. And they were valuable to the company. We had to fire them because that's actually destructive to the organization. And you cannot allow that because you become an enemy of the group. You're stealing from the group. That's not right. So you also can now be reasonable about that. You got to get it out of the way fast. So you got to put in systems in place, and it's going to be inevitable. You're not going to make every single person a diamond in the rough into a diamond. It's not going to happen, but you will be surprised as to what good leadership will do for those people that you're guiding and you're making them better. And suddenly these people are going to bloom and they're going to become powerhouses for your organization because of your leadership along the way. All right?
Yes, that's right. And we have seen many times.
Standard operating procedure, okay?
I've seen as staff, we always take responsibility for our staff. We never blame them. It's always we failed to train them correctly or manage them, etc. We've seen remote staff produce this much, we switch them into another manager, and now they're producing this much. They're doing amazing stuff. And I've also seen people doing great stuff transferred to another department under a manager that is not a great manager, and now they're producing a third. So you make them produce, you make them work. Manuel is probably the best example that I know of, that he can grab anybody under them and make them produce 20x, 30x.
Here's my secret weapon.
That's it. If you don't do what he says, he pulls that out. Just kidding.
Yeah. I just have a good body dumping system. Nobody ever finds out. Just kidding, just kidding. No, I'm nice to people.